The controversy over body mass index, and let me tell you why this is terrible, because people live in looking for excuse state, right? So they might get their body mass index, which is a measure of health according to the NHS and even worldwide. Okay, so what that does is effectively take your height, weight, everything like that, and put you into category. Now in body mass index, I've always been, I think I was always obese. Very end of heavy, and start of obese, and I'm like 5%, 8% body fat, whatever, you know, healthy professional athlete, okay? Because muscle mass isn't really calculated and stuff like that. So my point is, what happens is you go to the NHS, you have your test, and you come out as healthy because you're in these metrics. First of all, look at the state of the healthcare system, right? Look at the state of the country, look at the state of the Western world. If anyone is listening to a government for health advice, you know, you just have to look at yourself and say, actually, I've been lied to all this time. It's well known that a lot of the stuff they've done in the past is just not true, not based on the right science. It's too big a thing to go and reverse out of and say they were wrong. So anyway, you know, that part aside, and plus health ministers, go and Google health ministers around the world. You won't see one of them in shape, right? So people get labeled healthy, and I've actually got a family member that's just like, I'm healthy, and terrible shape, terribly out of shape, but she's hanging on to the fact that, and it happens a lot in the older generations, because they trust kind of the metrics and the media and the doctor and the system so much that they're like, oh no, I'm healthy. And it's like, you can't walk, you can't bend over, you're massively overweight, you've got diabetes, all these different things, but you're labeled as, you know, healthy. So BMI is a terrible indicator. I mean, it's not a terrible indicator of health, but towards the end measures it is, because it just doesn't capture a true picture. So, and this comes back to mainly excuse making, you know, because you might be like, oh, well, it just says I'm overweight. I know I'm overweight, but what it doesn't show is that you're on kind of the peak area of starting to pick up disease and really get sick in yourself. So if you want more tips around health and fitness, follow my page, subscribe. And I'm Bradley Hill, founder of Upgraded Health System and Simple Health Kitchen, and I hope to be able to help you on your journey.